Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. Well done there, and the leadoff man is retired to start the afternoon.
Yeah, he put a great swing on that thing and got some real solid contact. He was just a little bit unlucky right there. That's all right. In a showcase, it's all about stringing together good at-bats, and that's exactly.
Digging in the switch hitter,
now,
Rick Jefferson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Rick Jefferson.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone. Now at the plate, Juan Cabrera.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Hey, come on, guys.
Juan Cabrera.
Popped up. Seals is there, and the side is retired. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll go now to the top of the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Santiago. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 time as he's able to leg it out. Striding in once again, Alex Escobedo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Escobedo.
Ready with the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Ready for another chance. Richard Donald.
16. Richard Donald.
Big pitch early, the 3-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gabe Vargas.
Designated hitter, Gabe Vargas.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Rick Jefferson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready now, Jeremy Santiago. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Santiago.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Escobedo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Escobedo.
Do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, be patient.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Yeah, and everyone knows this guy is a burner. But it's one thing to know something to be true, but another thing to see it with your own eyes. He just glided into third and made it look easy. Scouts are going to love that speed and aggressiveness.
Hey, square one up. One time. Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Springer posts under it. Oh, no, he totally missed it. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in and looking for more,
Leading
Jeremy
off for the East,
Santiago.
center
He'll be
fielder,
tasked with starting
Jeremy
things as we begin the
Santiago.
7th. A swing and a drive stay there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Man, this guy has some serious afterburners, as everyone in the ballpark can see. He blasted that one to the outfield, put his head down, and cruised into third like it was nothing. Plays like that make scouts just salivate.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Vargas.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Jeremy
Center fielder,
Santiago.
number 4, Jeremy Santiago.
Hey, right guy. No one's better up there, kid.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Vesperis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
Three to 1 the final score this afternoon. Alexis Perez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? And why even place an order if you suspect it may never be delivered? To stand a chance in these talks, anticipation is a must. This is the game behind the game, and it needs to be played just as hard by those who want to come out on top.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Brian Francisco, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's pretty basic. His stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
Digging in, Jeremy Santiago, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Jeremy Santiago.
Hey, we're patient up there.
Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Weiler is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He's going to be very happy with that double right there. He's got the eyes of the baseball world on him, his baseball future at stake, and he steps up with a solid double in the Topps Amateur Showcase. Not only does that speak volumes about his prowess at the plate, it shows that he can produce under pressure, which all scouts look for.
Now at the plate, Alex Escobedo.
Batting second.
And the runner's breaking for third. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Weiler moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Richard Donald. Third, swing and a liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play. Digging in for his second
Center
at bat, Jeremy
4.
Santiago.
Jeremy
ready with the first
Santiago.
pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A runner in scoring position with none out.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is in the air out to right field. Chavez is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Digging in once
Center
again,
fielder,
Jeremy
number 4.
Santiago. He
Jeremy
doubled earlier in the game,
Santiago.
1 for 2 to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready once again, Jeremy
Now batting,
Santiago. We'll
center
see if he
fielder,
can come through in a clutch
Jeremy
spot here. 2 on,
Santiago.
2 out here in inning number 6. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Chavez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1 run. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Center
Jeremy
fielder,
Santiago.
Jeremy
Hey, let it fly.
Santiago.
He's set, and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Back to him on the mound. And this is taken for the out. Digging in to try it again,
Now
Jeremy
Center
Santiago.
fielder,
And we'll see what he can
Jeremy
do here. 2 on,
Santiago.
2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Robinette is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Well, in hindsight, I wasn't so sure before, but the results
Here
sure
now
speak
our
for
final
themselves.
line score. First for the victorious.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Players will now find themselves increasingly confronted with the off-the-field demands and distractions that accompany pro sports. Like the question of when to take on a sports agent, for instance. When this happens, a trusted advisor is pure gold. He manages these affairs, freeing the player to put his attention where it needs to be, like on finding out where will be the first stop on his road to the show.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Having just completed the first 3 rounds, we will now begin the 4th round. The first pick of the 4th round is officially on the clock. With the first pick in the 4th round, the Minnesota Twins select Jeremy Santiago, a center fielder from the East region.
The awaited moment arrives. For some, it may not have arrived at the particular moment they'd envisioned. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. A player unsure about signing at all might consider getting an education while working on his game and rolling the dice again in a future draft. In most cases, rookie contracts get done in a fairly straightforward manner. And with that, players and organizations alike are happy to have their team and get the season underway. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Barrios gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? An ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Jeremy Santiago comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
The windup and the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
As you move up through the minors.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
And now the runner's trying for third. Taken for strike three. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Digging in to try it again. Robert Iswaldo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Eller coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Striding in once again, Jeremy Santiago. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Santiago. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Here we go.
First offering on its way. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranded.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Bay Bears. 2 runs, 7 hits.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Time for game 2 of the regular season. Robert Powers will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's pretty basic. The stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches. But he's very good with the 3 he has.
Jeremy Santiago is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Santiago comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Peace is calling for it. 1 out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.